Hello and welcome to Shingle Street at night. Now we come down here tonight because the conditions are absolutely spot on for some fish. We've got a non-existent, I keep looking up by the way, my right hand rod, I've already got a fish on there, we'll reel that in a second, I'm assuming that's a dog. Basically, conditions are perfect. We've got a non-existent northeasterly blowing in. Sea state is absolutely spot on and we've got a nice tide with high around about 11:30, I believe. So we come down here to catch some of the uptide and 3 hours down the other side to see if we can get some fish. Now, this rod has been going for the last few minutes. So let's see what's on it. I don't think it's a Raymond. I'm saying it's a doggy. Is he on there? Yeah, that could be a ray. Nah, that's a dog, I think. But what a start, first cast. Peeler crab doing the damage on this one. If that's a dog, that's a blooming big dog. Could be curled up in a ball, that's why he might be coming in like this. But like I say, we're down here tonight because these conditions are absolutely spot on for a fish. And it's a dog first cast. Thought it would be. Stick a crab out, get a dog. Always the way. Hopefully they're not going to be too much of a pain tonight. This is the right hand rod. The left hand rod I'm using sardines on. And that at the minute is sitting non-existent, which is what we want. Because we want rays. There we have it, first cast. Le woofer, or woof woof. It's a fish, it's a start. It means they're here and it means they're feeding, which is absolutely spot on. However, we don't want a night of dogfish. Now the plan tonight is hopefully we're gonna see some rays. Now I've got Dave to the left of me, yet again, and I've got local legend, John Smith, fishing to the right of me. So we may well be in for a Shingle Street ray fishing masterclass tonight from him because he is an extremely good angler. But there we go, fish first cast. Stick with me, I'm gonna get another crab bait on, get it out, see if I can get another woofer, hopefully not. Let's see what we can do tonight. It's quite a short session, like I say. See if we can get some more fish on the beach. Now, we said we were down here for rays, and I've just had that dogfish, and while I was literally baiting up another crab to get that bait out, Dave's just had a 7.5 pounder. Just tell us how you came, mate. How did you catch it?
Well, I was just baiting up my second rig. Had a little double squid in close on a long hook length, and then all of a sudden the rod just bent round, started taking line off the drag, and then this gave a good account for itself all the way in, and here we have it, lovely female.
She's a beautiful fish, mate. Well done, buddy.
Right, cheers.
And that's within the first cast for both of us. So, it's looking very good tonight. We might, fingers crossed, see some more fish. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. Well, what a start that was. 2 fish on the first cast. Doggy for me, nice ray for Dave. I'm pretty sure John's just had a dog as well. And I'm now getting bites on the right hand rod again. Just give you a rundown on what I'm using here tonight. Left hand rod is a little chunk of sardine on a Bagnall bar rig. Now that's being put out probably 70, 80 yards, obviously hoping for a ray. Right hand rod is a pulley rig, single hook, 3/0, and that's got crab on it. I've got some crab left over from that bass session I did the other day. I'm just using it up tonight. Because you never know, there's always a chance of an early hound here now. They're starting to show further up the coast, and it wouldn't surprise me if they're now out there as well. Before we get started properly in the session as well, just want to give a big shout out to Ben Goodman. I had a message on my last video. Apparently you've been going through some hard times lately, mate, and you love the channel. So just want to say, I hope you're feeling better. And when you do get better, mate, wherever you are, if you do obviously get out sea fishing, give me a shout, mate, and we'll go out for a session somewhere. But what a night, absolutely perfect. That sea state is absolutely spot on. Like I say, we're coming to the end of the flood now. And normally they fish better here on the ebb. Last time I was here, I had them on the flood, didn't really stay into the ebb. But we're hoping the ebb turns on here. There's definitely doggies about. There's definitely rays about. And with the bass being down the road, where I was the other day, there should be bass about as well. So you never know. It could be a session tonight where we could get absolutely anything. Rods I'm using, got my 2 PZ matches, paired up with the 7HT turbos. I'm just flicking it out overhead and seeing what we can get. That ray Dave had was literally bang close in. He was trying for a bass with double squid and his rod just went whoop, straight over. There we go, that's a doggy. Another woof, woof, woof. Another crab bites the dust. Well, it could, I reckon that's a dog, we'll soon find out. Is there a fish on? Yeah, there's a fish on. I'd go as far as to say 100% this is a dog. There's no pullback on it from a ray or anything like that. Normally if you get a ray, you'll be able to tell straight away because that rod will just hold solid as you lift it up and you'll be able to feel it pulling back. But this, I'm saying, is woofer number 2, but it is moving. It's definitely moving because every time I lift up, I'm playing catch up with it. Where are we? Lead or not? Yep. Woofer number 2. That's not an issue. A fish is a fish. Happy to start clearing some fish out and getting some fish. Won't be long till I run out of crab and then both rods will be on the sardine. But doggies do love crab. They love fish baits as well. But at the minute, they're loving the crab. As you can see. Dogfish, number 2 for me. I'm gonna get this back, get another crab on, and get that out. I reckon that crab will be gone within the next hour if it's doggy, doggy, doggy. But the sardine's being left untouched. So, once the crab's gone, hopefully the dogs aren't interested in the sardine and we will literally be able to just fish solid then with fish baits for a Raymondo. Yet again, the crab rod is moving. Of course it is. All right, there's another doggy on there. Let's just see if it, there we go. See, little tiny tremors. It has thumped over a couple of times. If we use crab, you know you're gonna have to fight through the doggies to try and get a decent fish. But I'm not wasting it. I'm not gonna freeze it down. I thought I'd bring it out and give it a go. And so far the dogs are loving it. He says, as, yet again, put the camera on and the bite stops. Let's just keep watching it. There we go. Woof, 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 I reckon. Let's just see if this will go. Come on. Definitely something there. I've also had a whiting as well. When I just reeled in my sardine bait, there was a whiting on there. But I weren't going to put that on camera because no one really wants to see whiting, do they? That side to go a bit slack there. Doggy, doggy. A fish is a fish, isn't it? That's the end of the day. Heavy. This is, if it is a doggy, it's a heavy doggy, unless it's coming in curled up in a little ball, which they do like to do. It's not putting up much of a fight though. I'd say it's nothing apart from a dogfish. Where are you? Oh, actually, no, I think that could be a ray. No, it's not. It's a dog. That was just in close. I didn't realise how close that was. And that wave made it bow over a little bit. And there we have it. Le woofer. Number 3. Woof, 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 woof. I'm going to put it back. It's sport, you know, it is what it is. Like I say, it's going to use this crab upon them. You never know, something else could come along and smash that crab, fish through the doggies. But they are leaving the sardine bait alone. That rod's slackened off. Let me put this back. While I was doing that, did you see a bite on that rod at all? Because that looks to me like it's slackened off. It has slackened off. Stick with me. Let's see if anything happens on that. We'll give it a minute. There you go, there's a rattle on that. There is a fish there. Probably another dog. Maybe the dogs have turned onto the sardine, who knows. Little rattle. However, meh, nothing solid and ray-like on that, unfortunately. If that actually goes into anything decent, we'll come back to it. That tide is now on the ebb, which means that's running from right to left. So you cast it out and your lines are slowly trundling round to the left until they actually catch the bottom. I haven't had any indications now for a little while, but obviously over slack it will die off. But then hopefully as the ebb rolls in, hopefully it's not too fast running either, because as John was saying to me and Dave earlier, if it runs too hard near the rays, just hunker down. And they're not interested. They're not interested until that ebb completely eases off. I've still got the two different baits out. Crab on the right, sardine on the left. All the sardines brought me so far is whiting. And dogs on the crab. But fish are fish at the end of the day. It'd be lovely now just to see that rod either just continuously fold around or slack line. I'm pretty certain that's what it will do if we do get a fish now. Because with that ebb flowing, as soon as that leg gets dislodged, it's either going to go slack or it's just going to continuously keep going round with a decent fish. But I love it. It's just a nice night to be out fishing, to be honest with you. It's absolutely beautiful down here. Oh, hello. There's something on the sardine. What are you? Definitely something interesting in that sardine, because that just banged over. Different to what the tide is making it do. Is that a fish? It's rattling. That's the first bite I've seen on that left-hand rod for a long time. Now, we need now for that is to give another solid couple of knocks. Now that could have been a ray settling on the bait, to be honest with you. Doing what that just did. Still rattling. Just need that to go and continuously keep going. That was definitely a more positive bite on that though. That's a sardine tail on there, so it's quite a decent sized bait. Come on. Give me something to dance to. Stick with me for a couple of minutes, or a minute or so. We'll just see, like I say, if it gives any more positive indication, we'll lean into it. There's something there. There's definitely something there. The question is, what is it? Is there a fish there? I don't think there is. No, I think I missed that, whatever that was. Which is a shame. Well, there might be something there. Whatever it is, I've just caught up with it, I think. I reckon that's a doggy on the sardine. Or not. No, nothing there. Well, that's a shame, but it was definitely something playing with it. I'm going to get some more sardine on. I'm going to get that out there. Well, that tide is nailing through. And I was... Ray? Right. I'm standing there talking to John, and his rod tip just smacked straight up and he's into a ray. There's a lot of tide there, so it's putting up a good fight. Hey, a nice ray, isn't it? And here we have John's ray. Well done, buddy. Cheers. £6 male.
Yeah, dead on.
Absolutely lovely fish. I put up a heck of a scrap, that did. The tide's running there on the back on the feed. So yeah, well done.
Cheers.
Right, let's get some more baits out. And there was Dave, moaning he thought he had a dog on. Another little ray. So that's 2 to Dave, 1 to John, and I'm still rayless. But all my crab's gone now. My fun with the dogs is over. I'm all out ray attack. Well done, buddy. Right. Lovely little fish, that, isn't it?
Little female.
Beautiful.
Yeah, hopefully there's some bigger ones out there now.
Well, double figure would be nice for one of us, wouldn't it? Right, put that back. Where's my ray? Nah, my right hand rod I've reeled in. Oh, sugar. Yeah, it is. Yep, ray on. Well, isn't that a turn up for the books? There's me sitting there saying I'm rayless. And then I get a ray. Well spotted, Dave. Whoa, that's a decent-ish fish, maybe. Huh? Oh, it's another little bubba. Mate, your rod's slack now, mate. I've reeled that in. Now your other one, buddy. Thank you, mate.
No
Good
problem.
man. Lovely. And there we have it. I've managed to get my Raymond. Get the baits out, let's see if I can get another one. Lovely little female. As you can see, it's got no claspers. Taken on a lovely bit of sardine fillet. What a beautiful fish, eh? Look at that. Can you see me? The fog has now come through like absolute crazy. There you go, look at the left-hand rod go. Look. Just as I come on camera as well. That's probably a whiting. It's now 1:30 and it has turned into an absolute whiting fest. It really has. Everyone's getting whiting now. The rays, haven't seen a ray since my last one. Well, my only one so far, sorry. But look at this, I don't know if you can see how foggy it's got, but it's coming through. And it's just absolutely thick fog. We'll rule that one in while we're on camera. Like I say, I'm pretty certain that is going to be another whiting. They're not bad whiting either, to be honest with you. But at least I'm not getting pestered by dogs anymore. Anything on there? Yeah, a little whiting, I reckon. Not getting pestered by dogs anymore. As soon as I got off the crab, the dogs have completely left me alone. Whereas John and Dave are using squid, I think. And they're getting dogged out. Along with the whiting as well. Let's see what we've got on here. But yeah, this fog's quite eerie. Just all of a sudden rolled through. The thing is, we've got to drive home in this. Whoa, hello, where are you? That is a dog that has come off and is flapping about. Give me a second. Let me just go get him because I don't want him to be sitting on the shingle. Bastard. Mind the language. I just got soaked. Huh? Oh dear. Et voila. Another doggy. Like I say, tide's dropping off now quite rapidly, so I don't think we'll be here that much longer, to be honest with you. But with this fog, and we've got to drive home, it's going to take a long time to get home. But I'm going to go and put this little woofer back. Woof, 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 woof. Get another bait out and just see if we can get a ray in these last dying bits of the tide that we're now fishing. Well, what can I say? That is me, done for the night. I just used up the last of my bait on that last cast and produced myself not a bad whiting at all. Look at that. That is a very nice whiting. It really, really is. But he's going to go back. But that's all we've had tonight. We've had a cracking session. We've had a lot of fish, dogs, whiting, pouting, and of course, the rays. You know, we all caught a ray, we all caught the fish we came for, which is what it's all about. The fog's now disappeared, so it could be a good time to get ready and get out of here, because if that comes back, it's going to be an absolute nightmare getting home. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. We will be out again very soon. Well, I'll be out again very soon. Got some plans, probably going to travel a little bit, try and get some hounds before they hit this coast. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't hit the like button yet, give the video a like, give it a subscribe, please. It helps the channel grow. It costs you nothing. And it doesn't take anything. Just hit the button that says subscribe, you know. It helps the channel to grow, evolve, and get shown to more people. Anyway, after all that spiel, that is me done. You take care of yourselves, and I'll see you by the water very soon.